the Aboriginal and LostHeartPhoenixWolf channel. Today's still January 17th and 4th video log for today. Then I'm going to get some more sleep. So I was talking about time travel and wish I could change things in my life, but you know, I don't think I would even have knowledge to even be a part of that, or find anybody that would even care about me going into the past or future or whatever, you know. And I don't know, even the future self were to stumble upon it, I bet you my future self wouldn't even interfere with myself or my past. So, I mean, if time travel was in there, I mean, I don't know. Say if I were to time travel now and go into the future, a lot of people are probably looking for me now. I mean, if anybody really cares, I don't think anybody really cares. Like, if I disappeared, I mean, a lot of people, like, some people would be like, oh, God, okay, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Who cares? And there's other people would be like, I wonder where he went. It's like I miss him. I don't know where he went. He's just gone. And then there's like a very small group of people, very small, would probably be upset and crying, wondering where I am, and you know, there's like a really tiny amount of people would probably be upset that I was gone. And then a bigger amount of people would be like, wonder where we went. You know, I kind of missed the guy, and you know, wish he would come back around, and haven't seen him for a long time, and blah blah blah. And a big amount of people will be like, I'm glad he's gone. Who cares? Maybe he's dead. Who cares? There's people that, you know, act like that, you know, that we're friends, or you know, they are enemies, or you know, they're friends of my enemies, or friends of ex-friends, and don't really care. Really don't care. I mean, they don't really care. I mean, that's what I mean. But other than that, I don't know. I would like to go back into the past and give my real mom a slap. So, I know it does sound violent and stuff, but she gave me up at a very young age. You know, newborn and you know, toddler and stuff. And she, like newborn, she gave me up, and then came back when I was a toddler, and then left again. And she needed a slap. The real father would like to go back, you know, in time when, you know, I mean, he'd be younger than me, though. He'd be younger than me. Now, he needs a kick in the head, too. You know, kicking my mom in the stomach while she said, you know, I'm carrying your child. Oh, that's not my child. And kick her in the stomach, and, you know, that kicked me in the back while I was in her stomach. So, I don't know. I've said this before, and I haven't said it for a long time, so it makes it something to talk about for the last video. I mean, I got a lot of time here, like a lot of time. I'm about to say 10 minutes 40 seconds left, I guess, somewhere around there. There's a great uncle, my dad's uncle and stuff, my great uncle. I know he was a wise man, medicine man, helped out with people with this and that, and give them advice, and he was a fortune teller. Now, I was too young for him to do my fortune, but for me, you know, to shake his hand or whatever, when he gave me a hug, and he would, you know, be able to know, you know, like, what it is about my life and stuff. So I'm going to try to break this down to you. It's like I'm going to try to remember it as much as I did. I was kind of curious of what my life's going to be like, and he trying not to tell too much, because he said he knew a lot about my life and my past life. So he didn't want to tell me too much of what the future brings for me, because I was young, and that's the only way to me to do that is to do my life on my own, kind of thing. And that music's a little bit loud, but I'm going to go on now. He told me that I was born too late, that it could have been a different body, born too late, and I was born too soon, that I shouldn't have been born yet in the body that I'm in now. And he said the reason being, he says, something in your past life happened and you died too soon. So it was kind of confusing, like the timeline. I was born like too late to be in another body, and that I was born too soon to be in this body, and that my soul itself has been lost. It like fell off the timeline, and the only way to get back on the timeline is that I would have to figure a way for myself to get back onto that timeline, and to I really don't know what he meant by, you know, saying that get back to my own timeline, and but he's saying something about this is my soul but not my body, and basically it's just a shell. You know, your soul can be reborn in like anything, and this world, next world, and stuff like that. And he didn't say about worlds. He goes something about like a world like this or something like that. And he said the only way you're gonna be able to do that, so you got to do that on your own, because I can't do that for you. And he said other than that, he goes, if you do ever capture or kill a woodpecker, bring me the feathers, and then when I have the feathers, I will be able to know what I have to do, or know what I need to do with them. I forget what he said about that. Something about woodpecker feathers. I didn't really. He just kind of spoke in riddle, and he spoke between English and, you know, native language, and I didn't really understand it fully. But he was also saying stuff like, I am, like I'm unique, I am of the stars or something like that. Something like that. That I was unique anyway, or something like that. I can't remember what he was talking about. But he said you can tell my fortune fully because I was too young to need to know what I would need to know. I mean, when I wanted to know, I did not need to be told that that he doesn't want to wreck the future for me, because so even he doesn't really know exactly what my future will behold, because there's so much, you know, potential in me to change things in my life and choose my own paths and stuff like that. I really can't remember exactly what he was talking about, but something around those lines. I'm really confused right now too, and I'm getting tired, and I can't totally remember a lot of things in my life because, you know, different events that happened in my life, and you know, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. You know, going to move on. But he was a good guy. He was a good guy. A lot of people used to visit him. He didn't have any, well, actually he had, like, I think he had a nephew visit him, but he had no children. He had I think he was married for a bit, and you know, he's mostly been alone. So I know what he means to not bother to have a relationship with somebody, rather just live alone, and then you can worry about your own self, kind of thing. And that's what I feel. I think I'm going to be taken after my great uncle, just to live alone and live my life for what it is. I don't think I can be as wise as him. I don't think I can become a fortune teller like he did, or, you know, give the ultimate advice to different people. I mean, I've been there and done that, you know, advice to people with relationships, and I don't know. I used to be a relationship kind of guy, you know, help out people in relationships, give them advice to how to stay together, or how to better their relationship, or have the feeling that they weren't meant to be. That there's even ones like this couple here and this couple here. This guy wanted to be with this girl, and this girl wanted to be with this guy, and kind of like a switch around kind of thing. Like this guy's breaking up with this woman, and this guy's breaking up with this woman, but this woman over here wanted to be with this guy, and this woman here wanted to be with this guy. If you guys get what I'm talking about. And I've done a few of those, and sometimes they're trying to give advice to people's like, I'm just gonna be with her, just to be in bed with her, and that's it, and then I'm gonna go. And be like, that's not really a good way to think about things, but maybe she does really care about you, really wants to be with you, and she likes your company, and stuff like that, and then stick around a little longer and make her decision. Stick around 6 months to a year at least, and then make your decision. Sometimes it was a good decision, sometimes a bad decision. But a lot of times I would give good advice. But that's the thing, though. I mean, I helped out a lot of people in their relationships, and I couldn't keep a relationship myself. I mean, I did a lot of stuff. I mean, I did a lot of obstacles for different women in my life. But now I'm at the point where it doesn't bother anymore. I'd rather be alone. I'd rather live my life alone and not be depressed thinking about being with somebody, or being stressed because I don't things don't add about that person. And my heart really can't take it. It just really can't. I just live my life alone. I know it's a difficult thing, but it's just how I feel. I mean, I'm going to do it because I used to say before, I mean, it's like, okay, I'm not going to look for anybody. It's like, when I used to have a relationship, the relationship would last at least a year, 2-3 years. And I would take a break for about maybe a year. And then maybe consider that relationship. Sometimes after 2 years. You'd be in a relationship for like a year, 2 or 3 years, and then break up that person. And I'll be single for about a year, maybe 2 years, and have a break between relationships and stuff. But gradually going down these stairs to wanting this relationship, having a wife and a happy life, and a child in there, and being the best father and everything, and then slowly I'm just declining over the years, and declining to not do the relationship, not put myself in that position, and not even bothering anymore, and not even caring about that ex or something like that, and to the point where I've basically went through a lot of my life, and I just don't care anymore. I just don't care about a relationship. Don't care about the small things. I don't care if maybe the next person might be better, or that I could make it happen. I am just going to live my life for what it is. Anyway, I'm at the end of this video, so I might as well just wrap this up. So if you guys like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. And share this video on the channel. Might benefit for me. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for being here. Tell me you guys watched it. Hope you all have nice days, morning, night. And remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.